Elman, and welcome back to another Skyblock video. So, you may notice that the title of this video is I Became a Juju Non, which is kind of similar to Refraction's video a while ago, where he becomes a Juju Non. But this is also very different. The title is similar, but the actual content is different. So, you may remember in my last video, it was about getting a Hyperion. And I got a Hyperion, and I had it. So why would I get a Juju? I'm not like Refraction. I can't afford to like max out a Juju for testing. I also just really liked my Hyperion, and I bet you could probably tell in that video. Because it was still new to me at the time, and it was so fun. I loved the Hyperion. But essentially, you may now put two and two together that I don't have a Hyperion anymore, and that's why I have a Juju. So you can flash through your mind of all the things. I'll let you pause the video here to think what I'm doing. You can guess in the comments. I don't care that much. Do whatever you want. Okay. So most of you probably got that right. I got scammed. The other thing would be like dropping it, or I guess selling it or something. I don't know what else you thought. Scam is the obvious thing. If you didn't get scammed, delete your channel. No. If you didn't get scammed, it's just like, okay, fine, whatever, no one cares, no one will ever know. Your secret is safe with me. But anyways, comment that anyways, and I will understand that I am rambling. So, yeah, I got scammed. And you may think, how the frick did you get scammed out of a Hyperion? You idiot, why are you so dumb? And that's what I thought. And that's what, I'm not sure how many of you guys are thinking that, because it's obviously kind of a rude thing to think. I don't want to be, like, the person on their high horse, but, like, if I'm gonna be honest, it's just not good. Like, yeah, I'm an idiot, and I shouldn't have done that, but, like, I lost a Hyperion. I think I've already learned my lesson. I don't need berating by other people. So, anyways, how it happened is before I even made the first video about the Hyperion, I had been doing some floor 7s, and I had been, I guess, failing most of them. I was pretty good at secrets, not good at secrets per se. I just have Dungeons Guide, which gives you, the secret solvers where you can just find secrets super easily. So, I had that, and that was pretty much what I banked on for secrets. So, I was decent at secrets. I had terminal solvers. I was a decent player. I wasn't, like, failing all the runs, but I wasn't great, so it wasn't like I could carry them either. But yeah, I was losing a lot of runs, but I still had an Astrea, so a lot of parties let me in, and I joined this one party, and I don't think the party had said no dupes, but the guy who I think was party leader was a tank. And I was playing tank. This was before I had even gotten my mage gear, so I could frag run. So yeah, he kicked me, and this player named Sigmatized, you may have even seen them as I scrolled through my friends list during the last video with TechDB9, who, by the way, kind of funny, where is it? No, that's not him. TechDB9, he has MVP+. Although, I'm pretty sure one of our friends actually paid for it, so it's not like he spent more money, which would be kind of dumb. But, yeah, that is besides the point. So, this guy in the party, Sigmatized, he probably has either SBE or Dungeons Guide mod. I'm not sure which one does it. But essentially, when someone joins the party, I'll see if I can get you an example here in a second. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, he probably had the mod that essentially, like, shows you what their gear is. I would prefer, maybe I should just, like, wait this, but if it doesn't happen while I'm talking here, I'll just show you a clip of it, potentially, or I'll be lazy. Okay, here we go. So you can see, it just shows this, and I can see he's wearing unstable dragon armor and stuff. I don't have the mod that tells you their inventory. But yeah, I was also a higher tank level than him. So this guy sigmatized probably left their party, partied me, and he says, "Dude, that guy kicks the worst tank. You know, he's bad." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks. You want to do some floor 7?" We do a floor 7 run. I get a guy from a guild member, Doggos. I'm not sure if he wants to be named here, but like he's a nice guy. He's got an AOTS. He's pretty good at the game. So I get him, and Sigmatized has a friend Ligmatized who we also party, and us and some guy we queued in Party Finder to get do like a good. It was one of my first S plus floor 7 runs, and I was pretty excited about that. I was like, okay, reparty, and then this guy's like, do you guys want to be a perm party? Now that got me thinking. I'm like, yes. I guess it didn't get me thinking for long. I just realized that was a good offer. It's not like perm parties are permanent or anything. You can always leave. They're kind of permanent, and it's annoying if you leave. But like, it isn't something that like would destroy your reputation or anything. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably be in a perm party. We'll see. I'll probably grind with you guys a bit. So I joined the perm party. We're playing for like maybe a week or two. I make that video about my Hyperion. Everything's fine. Then one day, Sigmatized DMs me. I'll try to get some screenshots, as many screenshots as I can. I have some screenshots of the day it happened, from the day it happened. I might just use those or get some better screenshots if I want to. But here's the first screenshot, and I'm not sure exactly what he says here, but he's like, "Can I borrow your Astrea?" And at first I'm like, "Heck no, dude. This thing, like, even though I didn't get it all myself, it's not something I can recover from." And I sold my Farming for Dummies Ricky hose, which was a good financial decision because they recently fixed dummy spamming. But also all that money went into the Hyperion, so it's just very not great. So yeah, I had sold all those, and I was like, I can't really make my money back if this guy scams me. So I'm at first denying it. You can see that I'm like, no, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, it's like it's a Hyperion. My net worth is pretty high. I think it might have been about $1 billion, because now my net worth is like it's like 400 mil. So Hyperion 600 mil net worth. That's about accurate. So at first I'm like, no. And he's fine with that at first. Maybe not. Maybe he's just kind of coaxing me into this. Maybe he's good at scamming or something. But you'll see in the second shot here, or maybe a third or fourth, depending on how many I decide to put into this. But the second screenshot that I took originally is the one right before he scams me, and also a bit of scamming, I think. I take I'm like, okay, so he can give me 70 mil. I checked his Skyly and everything. It's all he has, and his net worth is still actually 600 mil. Like, he got so much out of that. So I take the screenshots. I even have a backup. His friend Ligmatized. I thought they knew each other because I got into VC once, and they both had accents that I didn't know. But yeah, he says to me, like I agree with him, and what's really weird here is I agree with him. He's like, thanks, man. Then at first I give him the thing, and I'm like, if you scam, frick you. And he's like, no, don't worry, I'm not going to. Which I'm like, okay, he already had the Estrella at the point when he said, don't worry. So that's already weird. Like, well, no, it's not already weird because he hasn't scammed me yet. But then he scams me, and right here are the last messages he sent to me. You see that? I'm sorry, I love you? What? I seriously do not understand why he did that. Most scammers, like, I've been scammed before. I got scammed out of 20 mil a while ago. It was a, scam with a farming hoe, because he was apparently going to pay me, like, 2 mil to apply a reforge. Just, if anything sounds too good, especially in Skyblock, it probably is. Also, don't trust, like, anyone in Skyblock. Skyblock players are horrible people. So, yeah, I gave him the Hyperion. He leaves, he says, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, you can check his Skyly. I'm pretty sure he's still sigmatized. He has the Hyperion. He's got a full mage set now. He was a juju before. So yeah, he leaves, and I'm getting super annoyed. I'm like, oh my god, I've just lost this Estrella. Like, this is most of my net worth. Even if I didn't work for all of it, I think I got 200 mil from the whole thing with TechDB9. So, like, 200 mil, yeah, that's a lot, but I had to work up 400 mil. So, this is like a huge I hate everything, you know? It's a big thing. Like, yeah, so I go into the perm party. We have a Discord chat. I get on. I'm Sigmatized has already left the chat. I add Ligmatized, and now Ligmatized. At first, Ligmatized is like, oh, he blocked me, and I'm kind of confused. Like, why doesn't and later Ligmatized just doesn't help. I'm not sure if he's still in the perm party chat. I will actually check right now. He is not. Our perm party still actually has 5 people, but most of us don't really play anymore. Since then, so yeah, it's a very weird scam. Like, it wasn't the normal scammer, which just leaves the party. You know, they'll. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because especially the I'm sorry is kind of maybe, because a lot of scammers, he might be like a newer scammer. I mean, I thought he was kind of like, just, I don't know. He's just the worst. If you scam, like, frick you. Just work for your stuff or quit. Like, to be honest, Skyblock, you can do other stuff. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Ark Survival Evolved. It's a really fun game. And that's because I kind of didn't want to play Skyblock after I got scammed out of the Hyperion. But anyways, that is most of the story. Just to show you, I have Necron and a Juju short bow, and if I'm gonna be honest, one of my least favorite grinds in this entire game was getting this Juju bow. I hate this. Like, I don't hate the Juju. The Juju is nice and all. I hated getting the Juju. It was painful. Just grinding Enderman Slayer is so annoying, and I hate it a lot. Yeah, that's what I want to say about that. Because I can only do tier 1s. I couldn't do the tier 2s yet. I didn't have enough, like, power. So, yeah, that was super annoying. I don't know where I was. I'm kind of trailing right now. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I'm going to cut it off here and come back in a second when I remember what I was going to say. Oh, right, yeah. You might notice that my tank armor set is gone, and that I should have had enough money, considering I got the 69 mil, to buy the juju without selling my tank armor set. I mean, I did sell my Storm with Wither goggles, but I didn't actually sell my tank armor set. I gave it away to a guy. Okay, I have to call this guy out right now. The original Ace, I hate you. You are actually, you're basically a scammer. No, not basically, you are a scammer. Like, he opened up a scam share a while ago, okay? And it would be fine if he just, like, wasn't maintaining it, and he gave away most of the money, and he just couldn't be bothered to continue doing it. But no, his auction house usually still has the boats up. Like, I think he puts them up every couple days. I can check if he has them. Yesterday, they were down. Okay. He doesn't currently have the boats up. But if you want to check his high auctions, you can. His high auctions are just very. He just a couple days ago, I think 2 days ago, he had up some auctions and he was getting a couple million coins on boats. But I've checked. I applied in the charity to see if I could get even just like 100 mil back from my Hyperion because I really wanted as much money as I could. But it seems like he isn't giving any money out. Like, I've checked that. He is not giving money out. I checked the account that he's using, and in auctions, they've collected 2 billion coins. That's enough to help, like, a solid amount of people. But his account currently has 1.7 bill on him. I don't know what he's playing at, because, like, it's not like he's transferring it over to a decent account. That account still has, like, nothing on it. He's just keeping the money on the account and doing nothing with it. It's basically scamming. I remember when I first watched the video back around the time it came out, I donated to that charity because I was like, that's a good cause. I donated 1 to 2 mil. There's a sign here actually, Mendoza's boat. I bought one of them for like 500k to a mil or something, and I placed it here. Only to find out that boats do not carry over when you leave the island because they're like an entity or something, kind of like armor stands. Which I actually had to figure out recently, that you have to get like a special high pixel armor stand, because I wanted to set all this up, and then I realized that I was going to actually need it, because my Hyperion was gone. But anyways, so I went to that charity, I chatted a bit with the people there. I'm pretty sure he's just annoying. Like, this video probably won't reach anyone who really knows him, or enough people to affect him, but I don't want, no, I do want hate on him. Like, I wouldn't wish hate if I was, like, a big YouTuber, but, like, I have 20-something subscribers, and he has a couple million, and he is abusing those subscribers. So, yeah, go hate on him, 20 people that may or may not do anything about this. If you're watching this and I have over 1,000 subscribers, don't hate on him. But please get him to either stop saying he has a charity, or, because in his Discord, he still has a chat called, like, Scam Charity, and you can still apply and everything. Like, he hasn't done anything to say that he's stopping, but he has stopped giving out money. At most, he's given out 300 mil. Maybe he even just pocketed that onto, like, a main account or something. So, anyways, yeah, frick you, Original Ace. You could have, like, gotten a manager or something. I'm sure there would be tons of people who would participate in a scammer charity. Also, I feel like Refraction should make one of those, you know? Because, like, I don't know, he's Refraction. He has so much money. Or Swavey. I feel like I should have said Swavey first, but I don't watch Swavey. I mean, I do watch you, Swavey. You should give me all of your money, and then I'll start a charity with it. And I am kind of trying to do a charity. I mean, like, I have like a message written out, but I also don't have that much money, so we'll see. I might start a charity. if you have been scammed and you have some proof and you watch my videos, I'll probably see if I can give you back at least a bit. You know, if it's like a Terminator, obviously I can't give you back a Terminator or like a Hyperion or something. But if you get scammed out of a Hyperion, I might give you like 50 mil. You know, I can't afford that right now, but that in the future I'll have more money and hopefully I'll be able to do something about it. But yeah, I met a guy. He got scammed out of 50 mil, and I was like, oh, I feel bad for this guy. So I kind of I gave him my gold ore because I didn't have too much of a use for it because I wanted to frag run, so I just got a juju. I think that's about it for this video. So bye, and as always, worship Rayquaza.